Hollis Farms. Taking a little road trip this morning. Ain't too far from being daylight. Been on the road, I don't know. Shoot, I guess close to an hour now. But anyway, we'll let it get light a little bit more and then we'll try to do a little filming and see where we headed. Back roads right now. Alright, y'all, it's starting to get light. We just north of the house, not too awful far, in Fayette, Alabama. I am not sure what Siri's doing to me today. A lot of times I just punch it in, and I punched it in and saw the route it was taking me, but I had to go just a little bit east to get some gas, and then I just jumped on the road north. I ain't never been on these roads in my life, but that's fine. That makes it fun. I'm glad I got a little daylight where I can see. I don't like riding on new roads when it's dark. I'd rather be seeing what's going on. It's pretty up through here. I've seen a few deer too. I've been really watching. But anyway, we're still heading north. We get into a little town or something. We'll keep you updated on where we are. On some back roads headed up North Alabama right now. Alright, I'm on 13 now, headed towards Eldridge and Jasper up through here. This thing took me around all them little towns that I'm used to coming through. So, but we still rolling north. Well, y'all, I wasn't even in no hurry. Don't know. I saw him sitting on the side of the road, and I said, man, I looked down at my speedometer. I was running 80. I got her down to 72 before he got me, but just wasn't paying no attention, just enjoying the scenery, and got me a driving award, it looks like. I kind of doubting very seriously he's going to let me off. I ain't had one of these in a long time, and dadgum, wasn't even in no hurry. Got me on the back roads. Nothing you can do. He's nice, and I'm going to be nice. Well, the back roads got me. 70. Let's see, what did he write before? 72 and a 55. That ought to be a good one. Sissy gonna laugh at me. It's been a while since I got one, and she gets them. She ain't had one in a while though, but anyway, it's gonna happen. We back rolling. Alright, so Siri brought me up through the Bankhead National Forest. I'm not far from Moulton now. But messed around one time, got me and Brad up through here in the toter home. I think we was headed to Tennessee, and it brought us through here. I don't mind it at all in the pickup. It's pretty up here. But it wasn't no fun on some of the roads that we came through in that toter home. It is pretty up here.
Good morning, what can I get started for you?
Let me get a number 8 with cheese, large size with a Dr. Pepper.
Steak cheese combo, go large with a Dr. Pepper.
That's right.
Can I get you anything else today?
That's it.
Thank you.
Alright, y'all, can't have a road trip without eating. Hardee's Steak and Cheese, Moulton, Alabama. Alright, I really ain't been paying attention, just kind of listening to Siri, but I think we're going through Decatur, Alabama. Alright, we're crossing this bridge here, headed over towards Athens. Alright, finally got on a 4-lane 65 north towards Nashville. Alright, little rundown on what I'm doing real quick. I am in Athens, Alabama. I'm going to a place, Instinctive Addiction Archery. It's a guy's name is, what is his name? Jeff Phillips. Jeff Phillips that owns the business that they build recurves and longbows. And I've been watching them. They got a YouTube channel, Instinctive Addiction Archery, Facebook, and all that stuff. I've been studying on him for a while. Called him yesterday and told him I wanted to come up here and see him and study on something. So that's where I'm going. Maybe I'll get to video some up here, but if I don't, I should. I'll video some and kind of show y'all what he's got. But let me watch my turns where we can get up here. This is gonna be interesting.
Watching the videos, and this is wax I stuck up on
That's
here.
what I got to watch. And
we do a ton of them, and what they do.
All right, we are fixing to test drive a couple of these things. It makes a good looking bow.
The way they fit your hand,
it does feel good to me.
Sit in there and they just hit where you look, man.
I like that.
They really do. That's why I say the Vapors are really, really accurate bows. Really easy to shoot. Alright y'all, so a pretty good road trip today. I didn't get to do a whole lot of filming up there, but let me tell you that Jeff is a super guy. Knows a lot about these bows. I got to test drive 3 or 4 different models that he makes. That's one thing I've never got to do. I've never went to one of these shows or been to a place where they build them before. Most of my bows that I've got came from way up north. But the one thing I did figure out, I think my last bow I got is on 54 pounds at 28. I got one that's on 56. They're just, I think for me to hunt with, I think they're too much. I got up there, I shot a 49, a 45, 41, and ended up settling in on one that I shot the best, shot better than I'd ever shot before, with a 43. It ended up being a recurve. He makes a long bow, several different styles. Y'all can check him out. It's Instinctive Addiction Archery. He got a Facebook page. I think they got Instagram. He does some YouTube stuff. Some very interesting stuff on YouTube, and I tell you, he changed a couple of things the way I was shooting. That's one thing I've never been around anybody that watched me shoot, and especially that do what they was talking about. He changed just a couple of things, and boy, just as long as I do everything right, and what he changed, if I do that right, I'm talking about I was drilling them. So let me tell you how it happened. I've been wanting to call him for a while and come up here, but I hate to miss a day hunting, y'all know that. And I just finally decided, and everything works out for a reason sometime. He's way behind. He's like 4 to 6 months behind. He's busy, and I see why. They built a nice, it's a carbon layer bow. I'll try to learn more about all that when I get my bow and we start tinkering with it. But here's what happened. I got up there and settled in on one that I really liked. It was well, I'll tell you what, I settled in on the poundage that I liked. It was the 41. It was in a longbow. Everything I was fooling with was sold. Like, what we was trying to get down and determine is what he was gonna build me. So I shot a 41 longbow. I think it was a takedown longbow. I shot his actual hunting bow. I think it was on 49. It was a one-piece longbow. Then I shot a 45 or a 46 pound recurve, and he's got 2 or 3 different risers. I think all the lengths were 15. Don't quote me, we'll learn all that when we get to bow. But he got 2 or 3 different grip sizes. So the bow I ended up shooting the best, and I'm gonna finish this story where we found what I really liked. I liked the poundage of the longbow at 41, but I said I could do just a little bit more. The 45 or 6 pound recurve that I was shooting probably shot the best, and the grip I really liked, and the few things he told me to change the way I was shooting. And he had a fella down there. I mean, some things just happen for a reason. He had a fella down that was hunting with him. I think he was from up north. And he was hunting some land, and they're good buddies, and he's got 2 or 3 of Jeff's bows, and he had just got one not too awful long ago, and he had came over yesterday and shot a bow that Jeff had just got done with. He worked out a trade with him. So the bow ended up being exactly what I needed. I probably wouldn't have went to the custom extreme this one is. It's got some fancy stuff on it, a beautiful bow. I think it ended up being 58-inch takedown recurve. It's got the bigger grip, probably about the medium grip for what he makes. Fit my hand just good, shot it perfect. 43 pounds at 28 inches. And the way he inlays this carbon in there and all, I'm not really worried about speed. If I was worried about speed, I'd be getting, I'd grab my VX3, my Matthews. But I wanted something that I could shoot all day long and get consistent with. That's the problem. No, I have no problem pulling back 55 pounds. I can't shoot it long, and I can't hold it back like I need to. And I've been watching all his videos on these lightweight pound bows, and that's what just got me super interested. So anyway, what ended up happening, that fella just come out of the woods and brought this bow back, and they was doing their trade, and I'm getting so-called used bow. He ain't had it long. So I didn't bring it home with me. He's got a couple of things. He got to get a quiver. That guy that had it uses a back quiver, and I want the quiver mounted on it. He didn't have one, so he's gonna make sure he gets the right thing there. He's gonna build me some arrows tuned to the bow, and he's getting me a couple of more accessories that will be, I want him to, this is a one-shot deal. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna get me exactly everything tuned to the bow and then ship it to me. And what's so cool, he's just about 3 hours away, and if I need something, I'm gonna go ahead and get an extra string, and if I need something, I can run up there like we did today, and I can talk to him on the phone and get it right to me. It's gonna work. My heart always goes back to these recurves. Not saying I won't shoot my compound, and I gotta get back in shape to where I can do all this stuff. Not saying I'm not gonna shoot a rifle, but I love just, as comfortable as this thing is with the poundage down to shoot. And the good thing about this, I'll mention this, it's a takedown, which means you can, for those of y'all that don't know, you can take the limbs off instead of a one piece, everything built together. If I get stronger or decide I want to go 48 pounds, all I gotta do is call Jeff and his son, it was Tyler, I believe, super nice people. All I gotta do is call them, and they build me a set of limbs for it. I can even take this bow and turn it into a longbow. He can put longbow limbs on this riser. It's just a pretty cool deal. Super nice people. There's not a lot of people down south building stuff like that. So, but anyway, we got one coming. I'm gonna say probably in a couple of weeks it'll be here, and I'm gonna start shooting that thing, and trying to build back up and get used to that. Probably gonna miss deer season with it, but that's okay. We'll get ready for it. But boy, it's just that's a super trip. Been wanting to go up there. Been watching his little YouTube videos, Facebook videos and stuff, and just a super guy, and I am excited about getting that thing and playing with it and hunting with it. So we might get to where we can turkey hunt with it. I've killed one turkey with a bow, and that was with a compound. I'm always I keep wanting to get lighter. Y'all know that. I love hunting with a compound bow. I hate toting the thing. These recurves is just like the Lone Wolf custom stuff. We just keep getting lighter and lighter, and it ain't nothing like getting one under 20 yards anyway. So that's the plan, but I am getting close. Let's see, I'm almost coming through. I'm coming home a different way. It's just more of a way I know, and try to dodge all them cops. I don't want to get another award today. I'm in Detroit, Alabama. But anyway, headed to the house, and I'm excited about getting that new piece and playing with it. But it'll be here for long, and I'll show y'all about it. We'll learn a little bit about it together. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Out of here. Alright, y'all, sorry about that. I forgot today's Bible verse. So right here at the end, still on the word light, Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 35. Thus says the Lord, who gives the sun for light by day, and the fixed order of the moon and the stars for light by night, who stirs up the sea so that its waves roar. The Lord of hosts is his name.